everyone, the Flying Scotsman here. Welcome to this video. Now, this video is actually an older video, something that I actually recorded way back in January, but I'm only now just getting around to putting together. Now, the device that has been filmed in this video has actually now been sold, but there is another video coming that will actually show you what I replaced it with. And that said, I'm still not entirely sure if I'm happy about having sold it or not, though I did need to sell it due to financial reasons, because I'm sure, like a lot of you, struggling to kind of pay bills, keep lights on, etc. You know, I too am struggling financially at the moment, so unfortunately needs must. Anyway, without further ado, here is the video. Hello folks, welcome to this video. Now, in this video we are going to be unboxing something that I've been after for a while and I've recently decided to pick up for myself. And that thing is the Apple TV 4K 2nd generation. Now, why have I decided to pick this up? Well, firstly, Apple hardware tends to be very accessible. Everything from the HomePod Mini, which you saw me unbox in a previous video, to right the way up to their Mac workstation type machines. Now, for the past couple of years, I've actually been using a different multimedia streamer, the Amazon Fire Stick 4K. This has been doing quite well, and I've been using it with the Voice View, I believe it's called. But there's been certain things it's been doing and certain behaviours that I don't like about it. And because a lot of my devices are Apple, I've decided to go for this. Now, you might be wondering about the quality of the video. Well, for this video I'm going to be using my, I'm actually using Patchouli Rain's iPad Pro to film this video. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to need to use my iPhone in the setting up of this Apple TV 4K. Now, I've got a 1080p TV, so you might be wondering why have I wasted the extra on the 4K model of Apple TV? Well, I've decided to go for the 4K just as a form of future proofing. Now, this generation of the Apple TV 4K is the latest at the time of recording, sorry. It came out in May 2021. So anyway, enough of my jabber jabber, let us unbox this thing. Right. So, just like the HomePod Mini, I did have issues with the shrink wrap, so I think I'm going to have to call upon the services of Mr. Stanley. Now, Mr. Stanley, aye, you're quite a useful fellow, aren't you? Aye, but you're also quite dangerous. Oh. No, I mean, if people misuse you, you could be kind of dangerous. Aye, I've stopped a few folk in the past, but that's just the past. Yeah, well, we don't need to talk about this. We're trying to keep to a certain demographic. You know, the YouTube. Aye, you don't want your advertising revenue to be cut. Aye. Oh, well, you go. Anyway, so, like Mr. Stanley said, it can be quite dangerous to make use of his services if you are not careful. So, one thing you might want to make sure is that you're alert. So for this, I would go for good old-fashioned cup of Scottish blend tea. Can you not believe they still don't sponsor this channel, you know? Come on, guys. Get on it. Spent the last 10 years plugging your stuff. Also, if you're the kind of a person who thinks that it's okay to send asylum seekers back across the channel once they've made their voyage, then you need to get in this. I mean, you need to get a responsible adult to do this for you. So, with those pre-flight checks done, let's get started. So, I'm not wanting to slice and dice into the box. I'm not a package handler at Pitney Bowes. So, I literally just, all I want to do is just try and nick it. And we've got a wee opening. And I can just go and tear the rest of the shrink wrap off. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to plunk that there for the time being. I'll throw that later. Now this is the 64 gig model of Apple TV. I failed to mention that. So, anyway, it's time for the Apple unbox drum roll. Honestly, the way these boxes are designed to soft eject open. Ta-da! Okay, that effect was kind of lost. So here's how the device comes boxed. So you have the Apple TV itself. Never had one of these before. I've always been quite interested, but the first generation I didn't quite like. But when they turned them into these ones, I became quite interested in the Apple TV. Then we have the remote control. We'll unwrap these. Quite sturdy, quite heavy feeling, and I think it's metal, so that's quite nice. It's kind of premium feeling. We're definitely stepping up. So if we look in the middle of the box, we see a USB to Lightning cable. That's for charging the remote. Then we have the power cable. I'm just going to see if there's anything else in this box. No, there doesn't appear to be. So let's... actually, there is another box that I need to unbox, and that is an HDMI cable. Now, I know an HDMI cable, you know, you don't want to see me unbox that. Well, you ought to thank Apple for that. They don't put one in the box. And it actually turned out I needed one. Didn't really have one to hand. So the Amazon Fire Stick used a male HDMI connector, whereas the Apple TV has a female connector. So you actually do need a proper HDMI cable. So, unless you're upgrading from a box that already has a standard HDMI cable, get one. Sorry about that. I'm stalling for time here. There we go. So, there we go. One HDMI cable. So, now that we've sorted all that out, let's start unboxing some of this stuff. Now, I picked this cable up from Argos, and to be honest, for the same price, I think you can get better ones from Amazon, but I wanted this cable. I wanted this cable as quickly as I could get it. So, there we go. Right. Now let's take a look at the Apple side of things. First of all, let's take a look at the power adapter. There we go. That was a lot more difficult than Apple normally make it. Now this is just a standard, well, it looks like an Apple triangle designed plug. A lot of manufacturers use this kind of shape of plug nowadays, especially in the UK, where we have the 3 prongs. I don't know why that needed that bit of wrapping over it, but apparently it did. I'm just going to stick this back to there and pop that back in the box. There we go. Then we have the remote control, and I've just made a total mess of this. So yep, this is a very sturdy feeling remote. So I wonder if I'll probably need to pair it when I plug in the Apple TV. But yep, very nice feeling. Then we have USB to Lightning cable. If you bought an iPhone, I believe up to the 11, then you'll know what this is. And because nowadays they tend to come with the newer USB Type-C to Lightning adapters. Right, so, and now we finally get to the device itself. So this has Ethernet, HDMI and ACN or DCN, whatever it is, power in, and there's a networking part should I wish to use it. There's an Apple logo at the bottom, just like there was with the HomePod, and just the Apple logo and TV on the top. So anyway, let's get this thing set up. So, are we all ready for the big switch on? I know I am. 3, 2, 1, smoke test! Patchouli Rain's in the other room doing yoga. I'm sure she'll thank me for that. Okay, so there's a blinking light on the Apple TV. And now it's stopped blinking. Nothing on the screen as of yet, but that could be due to the fact that I'm not on the right channel on the splitter, so there we go. So let's try that again. So it's got to set itself up, and there we go. Hello, press the center button or the touch surface to continue. Excellent. Language, English. Why is it default into China? Data and privacy. This icon appears when an Apple app or feature is asking to use your personal information. You won't see this icon with every feature since Apple only collects the information when it's needed to enable features, to secure our services, or to personalize your experience. So one thing I like about Apple, they do take, they have mostly taken privacy seriously. So your region uses a different display format. Apple TV will switch your television to match local content. Apple TV will switch back if it doesn't work. Apple TV, switch to your television to match your region. Select OK if you see a clear picture. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Automatically set up your Apple TV. Set up with iPhone. This is exactly why I am using Tina's iPad Pro to film this video. So I just need to grab my iPhone and oh look, there it is on my iPhone. I don't know if you can see that, but it's found an Apple TV. So I will tell the Apple TV, yes, set up with iPhone. Unlock your iPhone, iPad or iPod Touch, connect to a Wi-Fi network, turn on Bluetooth, hold the device close to an Apple TV. Authenticate to your authentication code. I'm guessing this is a one-time thing. Setting up your Apple TV. Really, I should be connecting this hardwired. At some point, I will buy a big 24-port Ethernet switch. So, now it's asking if I would like to require a password. After making a purchase, do you always want to require a password when purchasing with to this device? Always require, I'm going to say require after 15 minutes. Okay, settings from your iPhone. Allow Siri to use your voice input, contacts and location. Apple will not review audio of your Siri and dictation interactions. Allow apps to use your location. I will let that happen. Have a TV provider. No, I do not. Where is my Apple TV? It's my home, and it's in the living room. Use the HomePod as the Apple TV speakers. No, because the Apple HomePod is not in the correct location. See the world. With the aerial screensaver, you can enjoy HD video of beautiful locations from all over the world. Additional videos can be downloaded automatically. Let's not send any analytics to Apple. Agree with that. And there we are. There we are. So that is Apple TV, all nice and set up. So let's have a look at the accessibility. And I like how the back button is in the same place relative to the directional pad as it was on the Amazon Fire. AirPlay and HomeKit. AirPlay on, same network and nearby. Conference room display. AirPort play display under scan. Let's change the name of the Apple TV.
VoiceOver on. VoiceOver navigation stop verbosity. Button. Navigate. Speech. English UK. Daniel Inha. Selected. Daniel. Serena. English Australia. Voiced. English India. Voice 1. Moira. Enhanced. 2 of 4. Downloaded 1 of 114 megabytes.
Daniel, default. What? Voice, Lee. Voice 2. 3, English, Ireland. Selected. In voice 1. Voice 1. Where? Voice 1. Voice 2. 4 of 4. Preparing to download. Speech. Pronunciation. Speech. Rotor. Button. What? Braille. Double-clicked audio. Audio channel. Vision. Zoom. Off. Zoom. Off. 1 of 1. On. Bullet press the touch surface 3 times to zoom in and out. Bullet double. Tap and slide with 2 fingers to adjust zoom level. Bullet tap with 2 fingers to enable the zoom drag mode. Bullet drag to move around the screen. Bullet when zoomed. Tap near the edges to move selection. Maximum zoom level, 5x. Button, 1 of 1. Voiceover, on. Voiceover help, webas, speak, voice, pronunciations. Double click, audio channels, button, vision, heading, vision, display, motion, audio descriptions, off, 65%, audio descriptions, on, switch control, off, button, 1 of 1, switch control, off, 1 of 1. Vision, heading, hearing. Mono audio, balance, center, button, subtitles, Siri, general, accessibility shortcut, off, button, 1 of 1. To access, triple click menu for, voiceover, 1 of 5, selected, voiceover, 1 of 5. Audio descriptions, on, 5 of 5. Zoom, off, 1 of 1.
So I've been exploring the Apple TV and I've managed to get it to learn the volume up and down commands from my television remote, which is quite good. Now, though, it's time to update the software. I'd also like to talk a wee bit about this remote. Now, this being an Apple device, it has an option to turn accessibility on or off. So, on this remote, it's 3 taps of the menu button.
Voiceover on. Update software. In progress. 1 of automatically update. Off. 2 of 2. 60%. Voiceover off.
And then press the menu button 3 times again in quick succession to turn the accessibility features off. Except that's not a menu button. That's a back button. Also, I was busy trying to find the Siri button. It's on the side. What I've not managed to do yet is make use of the power button. I want it to turn off the TV. It doesn't want to. What's this actually saying? Press and hold to switch everything off. Oh, right. Okay, well, I will try that once I've updated. What's everything? I mean, because a lot of my stuff's HomeKit. Does that mean if I press and hold this button, everything's going to go into complete darkness? Right, we'll see. We'll try that together. So, that is the Apple TV updating. So for any aspiring Apple fan folk who've not yet had a chance to experience an Apple TV updating, there you go. So this will just look like well, pretty much any iOS device updating, or even macOS device nowadays, come to think of it. There we are. And we are back at the main screen. And it says, "Welcome back, Jay." Okay, so what happens if I press and hold the power button? Fantastic. It'll switch off the Apple TV. But obviously it won't switch off my TV. Obviously I would like it to learn how to switch off my TV. Oh, computers. No libraries available. Ah, right. So there's an option called computers, which is quite useful. Because if you have any Macs on your network with home sharing enabled, you can download things from them to watch on the Apple TV. But I'm going to go and download a few apps, like Plex, which is how I download stuff. Well, Plex is how I watch things. And I have had a look, and a lot of the things that I'm subscribed to, I can actually get on here. So, STV player, BBC iPlayer was auto magically installed. All 4. BritBox TV, nah. Hey You. A lot of these were also available on the Amazon. I've got Netflix, My5, so I can also search for things. Apple TV remote. Well, that's not what I wanted. And I've got an Apple TV remote. Oh, Netflix is also installed. Whoops. Whoopsie. Boom. Plex. So my iPhone's now just came up. Apple, enter text on your Apple keyboard using Apple TV using the iOS keyboard. That, I think, would be a better idea than a Bluetooth keyboard. So there we go. And I can use my iPhone as the remote. Amazon does have a feature like this, but I had to reset my Fire TV stick once and it never worked again. So hopefully this will be better. So what I'm going to do is, while that's downloading, I'm going to go and get Discovery Plus, which is something I was given for 6 months for free. So, I've just spent some time setting up the Apple TV to something along the lines of how I would like it. What I would like is if it didn't come up with this kind of a screen, first of all. That said, it is very easy just to be able to swipe down and get your apps. And I would appreciate it not doing that.
50%. 55%. Voiceover off.
There we go. And I like how I can put voiceover on or off as needed. I've got all my apps arranged. I've even got a couple of games. Very easy to rearrange apps. You just tap and hold as you would. There we go. So let's see how good this is. I mean, you do have like your priority apps up top. Could be doing without that, but like I said, very easy just to scroll down. There's also the Apple TV menu, which will suggest things to watch based not only on Apple TV, but on what you have on other services. So the like of your Disney Plus, you've got your Top Gear. So yeah, these are things that I don't know what that is. Oh, tribute to Sabine Schmitz. Yeah. Simpsons on Disney Plus. Obviously, it doesn't support Plex, but yeah, I wish I could just go back to use the home screen, which I guess I can by pressing just that button. So there we go. So how good is this? See if I can play one of Billy's videos. So, right. Play videos by the Nostalgia Mall on YouTube. Or maybe I could just go play the Nostalgia Mall on YouTube. And it will search. Play the Nostalgia Mall on YouTube. And it seems to omit the. But if we add another L, we've got Billy's channel. So let's see about. Apparently, I was in this video.
It's like we're doing a compact video again. Hello, this is Billy Ford from the Nostalgia Mall, and welcome back to Nostalgia Mall Christmas 2021.
So Billy, you have the first video viewing on my Apple TV. There you go.
That's right, I've been working on this song for a while. It's a song, a Christmas carol that's very well known throughout the world. A song called Do You Hear What I Hear? Said the... Who could that be? Hello?
Hello, it's me.
You again.
Gotta tell you, that trip was expensive, and Billy's welcome was a wee bit less than warm. I'm quite disappointed, actually. You know.
Voiceover on. Voiceover off.
There's me, you know, thinking that Billy's a good pal and it'd be good to pop in past, but no, I just got, you know what? I'm getting on. Anyway, so I can do things like that. I wonder if I could play The Simpsons on Disney Plus, and it will do that for me. It's brought up options for The Simpsons on Disney Plus. Play Orange is the New Black on Netflix. No, it wants me to buy it instead. Or, hang on, no. Play Orange is the New Black on Netflix. Oh, so it will. I can go open in Netflix. Now that's not something I ever caught the Amazon Fire TV doing, but then again, I never asked Alexa to search for that. And obviously I don't have Hey SIRI enabled. But there you go. So obviously it's going to be a new system to get used to. But I have voiceover, so both myself and Patchouli Rain will be getting used to it. Which is why at this point of the video I would normally be saying, should you buy one? I can't tell you just yet. I said to a few chums that I was getting one of these, and the response I got back was, oh, the Apple TV, that's rubbish. So yeah, it will be fun to actually see if it is. I would like to see some text size scaling, I think, in future on it, but I like the fact that there's zoom and there's voiceover and audio description where available. So yeah, all I can really do now is to, you know, test this thing. So that is what I think I'm going to do. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, and please join me for my next video. Cheery bye. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. You could also subscribe to the channel and hit the wee bell icon to be notified when I have published a new video. But until then, please feel free to check out some of my previous videos.